Okay, good afternoon, everyone. I hope I'm audible enough. Welcome to the session. Welcome to the session. My name is Mariam Nampima, and I'm going to be a trainer for today. And I'm not here alone. I'm here with a colleague of mine. Her name is Peace Lillian Obentu. She's not going to take you through. She's going to be engaging with you on the chat box. So please be free. Feel free. Let us know how you are. Tell us where you're joining us from. Tell us your business. What are your expectations throughout the whole session? Share with us whichever question that we ask. Go ahead and engage our moderator, Peace Lillian. She's there to work with you and ensure that you don't go through the session without understanding anything. So our topic for today is going to be connect customers with your business online. That is what you're going to be looking at for today. Like I said, I hope I'm audible enough. Someone please confirm to me that I am audible. Okay, so like I said, I'm Mariam, and that is the topic we are going to go through. And we're going to break down this topic into three major topics, which includes the introduction to online advertising. We are going to introduce you to what we mean when we say online advertising. We are going to take you through how you can set up with Google Ads, how you can advertise online, and how you can set up a smart campaign. So those are the three major topics that we're going to be looking at throughout this session. So brace yourselves for we're going for a ride of knowledge. And as we go ahead, please, my moderator is going to share a link. Uh, please, you should know that Google has a lot of resources for you. And what you're seeing in front of you right now is the Hustle Academy. Like they have quite a lot of resources, knowledge to share with you. And they have this training, it's free of charge. It's like a boot camp where you sign up, get knowledge, get access to trainers, to mentors. So you're assigned to a mentor who's going to take you through a number of topics online. And yeah, my moderator is going to share a link so that you're able to also take part and be part of that knowledge sharing. So that said, let's go into our very first major topic, which is introduction to online advertising. So, when we are talking about online advertising, let's first begin with the statistics. So, most of us may not yet fully understand or see why we should go online, but you should know that as of December 2019, 5 to 5 million internet users are recorded in Africa. So the number has been increasing every time that passes, every day that passes, every year that passes. More people, more Ugandans are going online. So the number is not in any way flattening, it is just increasing day by day. Okay? And we have 74% of web traffic generated via smartphones, only 24% via PC devices. So that is where people are most of the times. Most people are scrolling throughout their phones, and that represents the 74% of most traffic. As we're talking about the 74% of mobile users, we have 208 searched for businesses. Okay, most of them are looking for what product can I use for this? I have this problem. What can I how can I solve it? So I just go online and search for some. Let's say, how am I going to buy a bag online? How do I order for um, of a phone online? So 208 million online shoppers in Africa were recorded as of 2019. So those statistics should show you where we stand right now as Africa. And you should know that Uganda has also a big percentage within those statistics. And as we go ahead, just how are you currently connecting with customers online? So help us respond to that question. Currently, how are you connecting with your customers online? So let me just take off a minute and see uh, how many people have joined us. Just see if we have any responses from the attendees to the session. Okay, once again, welcome to the session. We have Ola Joseph in the session. You're very welcome. Thank you for joining us this afternoon, and I can see my moderator piece is actually sharing the link with all of us. So please make sure that for every link that she's sharing, you please make sure that for every link she's sharing, make sure that you understand how it's important and make use of it because all these are resources for us to be used and they're provided, most of them are free of charge. So, okay, as we keep on engaging with the moderator in the chat box, how are you currently connecting with customers online? That's a question for you to think about. And as we get those responses in the chat box, let's go and look at the customer journey. Okay. So what you're seeing in front of you is what we call a customer's journey. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, all right. So what you're seeing in front of you is a customer's journey. Like you see, it's more like a road. It's more like a trip of a car is going to go through here to Kampala, and then from Kampala, it's going to go through Bombo Road, like to reach that destination. So it's a journey of a customer. The journey a customer goes through from that point where he has a need to that point where the need is satisfied. Okay. So it's quite a very complex. It's quite complex for you to understand a customer's journey, as there are quite a number of reasons why people go through such such a journey to buy something. So it's different. Not that everyone goes through the same, but most cases, 80% of us go through the same thing. We have many ways to find what we need. Okay, and we're going to look at that example you're seeing on your screen right now. Let's say we're going to use an example of, I'll use me as an example. Let's say I've been training, like right now I'm training, and all of a sudden my computer blacks out. Like I cannot access anything. Like it has completely gone blank. I cannot have access to anything. My first reaction will be, okay, I'll have to say, okay, that my computer is off. First reaction will be, how am I going to fix my computer? My training is, I have to keep on training. How am I going to fix my computer? If I have my phone near me, the next thing I will do is just go to my phone. That will be like the very first reaction. Yeah, okay. I'll go to my phone, open my Google search, and start searching. I can start with a question of what is the cause of a computer to black out? Okay. And with that question, I'll get a number of search results. They're called search results. Okay. So if you owned an appliance store, okay, or a repair store, actually that would be a great idea for you to show up at that particular moment when I'm looking for ways to fix my computer. I could also ask myself a question of, okay, if I've asked myself why does a computer black out, I can also ask myself, how do I fix a computer that has blacked out? I can go through Google search results, read through everything. If I read through and still I don't understand, like the things are too technical, the words are too technical, I can go and say, okay, let me just go practical. Let's go to YouTube and I watch a video and I see, I try to follow step by step and see how is this person fixing a computer that has blacked out? I may read an article, I may follow through a video, I may check out a number of reviews. If all of that has failed, the next thing I'll do is to look for repair shops around me that actually are going to help me fix my computer. That is now the perfect time for you to appear as a business. Okay. The websites that appear first, that would be the perfect time so that I can click and see, okay, this person has ever done this before. This person is giving me a number of options of how I can fix it myself. This person has a few videos of someone fixing this computer. This person stays close by. This person is located here. This person is here. So I can look through a number of results until I come up to that very person that I say, okay, this one is close by. This is the person that I trust can really bring back and sorry, this is the person that I trust and that can fix my computer so that I can go back to my training. Okay. That is when that all is done, isn't that what we call a conversion? Okay. So the customer has moved step by step from that point where there was a need, the computer has broken, he has gone online, looked through uh, a variety of options of how she or he can fix his own computer. She has gone through all the websites that can help in fixing the computer. She has gone through those that are in proximity to where the person is, like the surrounding areas, and then landed on you, who has what exactly that she is looking for. That is what now we call a conversion. You've been able to move a customer through the journey until they have become a real customer. So, looking through all of that, looking through the whole journey, you can see that there has been a thread of questions that we have been asking ourselves. For example, from the time the computer was spoiled, the first question was, why has my laptop gone blank? Why can't I access anything? The second question, if I've gone through read and read, the second question, how to fix a laptop screen. The next question, fix black laptop screen video. Uh, then after I've seen a video, I've seen I cannot do it myself. The next thing will be I'll be asking myself is what is the cost? And after I've seen through, I've compared the number of costs, the next thing will be how do I know if I need to replace my screen? So we ask ourselves all of these questions when we're about to make a buying decision, a purchase decision, until we land on that very one business that we are willing and trust to work with. Okay. So if I've gone through this journey and I started at 7 a.m., that means by 2 p.m., I'll already be aware of the person I'm going to buy a computer from or the person that is going to actually fix my computer. So those are the questions that run through a customer's mind. Those are the questions that a customer uses while making a search online. Okay, so that said, now we can go ahead and look through. So you can go ahead and ask yourself a question: why would someone advertise on Google search? So this is what you're going to look through. We're going to answer that question: why advertise on Google search? And as you're thinking through that, let me just take off a few seconds and just to welcome other people that have managed to spare that time and join us. Okay, David, I can see David. Welcome, David, to the session. Welcome, Tina. Welcome, Bubu. Welcome, Nai. Nice, you're welcome to the session. Thank you guys for joining us. We are glad to have you here. And we're going to share with us, go ahead and share with us what your expectations are at the end of the session. My moderator is here to engage you for every question that you have, to engage you for, like, just keep you engaged throughout the whole session. and ask all the questions that you may have so that we are able to get answers before the session ends. Tatai, welcome from Bukoba. Tatai, welcome to the session. We are glad to have you here. So let's go back to our presentation. And like the question I left that you should be running throughout your mind is, why should you advertise on Google search? And that is what you're going to be looking at. Why advertise on Google search? So managing your business is actually already a full-time job, and advertising is actually one of the easiest ways for you to make it easy when you're advertising on Google search. Google Ads presents like a very effective solution. It's very easy to manage so that you can even get back to focusing on the daily running of your business. Okay. It doesn't have to you don't have to make it so difficult. You're running the business and then this side you're trying so much to manage your business online. So advertising on Google is one of the easiest ways for you to, like, you're automating things online, and then you have time to again go back and run your business. And when we're talking about search is let's say is a great indicator of intent. Like by the time I come and say that I'm searching for a, a laptop, that means that at the back of my mind there's already a need. I need a laptop. Okay. By the time I come and search for food, it means I'm already hungry. I need the food. So as individuals, when you want to find something, when you want to find out more about something, what do we do? The first thing we do is go onto Google. And I'm looking, let's say I'm hungry. The people around me sell very poor food. Maybe that day I feel like I want fried chicken. I don't want matoke. I don't want peanuts. What will be the first thing I do if I don't know any restaurant spots around? The first thing I will do is go onto my phone and do a Google search. I can say the best fried chicken place online, and then they'll give me a number of places, and from there, that is where I can make a choice of this is the person. Let me order from. Let's say let me order from Maria's chicken place. Let me order from PC's restaurant. Okay. So by searching, it means I already have the intent of actually buying something. Okay, so that's it. Let's look at an example right now that you're seeing on your screen. We're going to use Shepherd jeans as an example. So I don't know if whether you guys actually were able to see uh, these guys trending in 2019, but they really made news those days. So how did this happen? Okay, so that success story comes about like this. They're in South Africa. It's just like small medium enterprise. Like you see our businesses here that are trying to really make big brands. So with this company, Shepherd Jeans, the way it made news is that in October 2019, the Duchess, I think she's called the Duchess of Sussex, Sussex or Sussex. Okay, we can call it Sussex. The Duchess of Sussex, Meghan, like we all know her. We just know her by Meghan. So she visited South Africa and purchased a pair of jeans from these guys. So when she purchased a pair of jeans, you know how human beings are, okay? That is already news for us. We are so curious. We want to know which kind of jean has she purchased from South Africa. We want to know which company is that, who are they, what is their story, okay? And then on top of that, now after Megan had purchased a few jeans from this brand, they were hosted and featured in the American Vogue, okay? And they were called South Africa's coolest denim line. So imagine the Duchess first buys a jean from you, and the next thing we see, you're in Vogue. So that is already you're creating waves out there. We are already getting these question marks about you. Who is this brand? Who is this Sylvia Awori? Who is she? Um, What does she do? Where is she located? Who's the owner? How does she look like? How do we get to her store? So all of these questions are running through your mind as a customer, and this is curiosity. Okay, so you can see from such curiosity that their sales skyrocketed. That time when Meghan Markle bought the jeans, you can see right now that their sales their sales, you can see the peak. It's quite sharp, like a rapid increase in sales. And then when they were also featured in American Vogue, their sales also like skyrocketed. That's how curiosity creates a lot of uh, like curiosity makes how should I say it? Like people end up becoming customers, okay? From just curiosity and trying to find out about you and your story. So that graph, it was taken from Google Trends, okay? We didn't just come up with it anyhow. So we took it from Google Trends just to show you how the brand performed during those two events in their life cycle, in their business life cycle. So people started asking themselves, who is Shape or Jeans? What is their story? How do you buy a pair from them? So talking about all of that, think about curiosity, asking all of those questions. So, as a business, the next thing, if you're really very wise and you know that such curious people, people who want to see that, okay, if Meghan Markle has bought this something, I also would want to also own something like this. You need to think of the easiest way of turning curiosity into business. Okay, think of how can I change these people from just asking themselves questions about what my story is, asking themselves about where am I located. Like, how can I simply turn them into actual customers? So you can see uh, right now, like in front of your screen. So that is an ad that Shaper created. Okay, take a close look at that ad and see a few things that they did to make sure that that curiosity that came from people's wondering about who is this brand in American Vogue, who is this brand that Meghan Markle has supported. So that curiosity, how Shaper turned it into actual buyers. So what did these guys do? So to ensure that for every relevant search, for every person that goes and searches for jeans, to ensure that it has become easy for this person to actually go ahead, click through and buy something, they made it easy. Okay. They created an online purchase and there's also they made it easy for someone to book for a fitting. So in that, if I see your ad, it's going to be easy for me if I'm interested to go straight, click through, go to your website. When I reach your website, it's going to be easy for me to go ahead, complete a purchase, or to book for a fitting, so that you can customize something for me from 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 the website. Okay, so that's how Shopper made it easy for curiosity to turn into business. Now, advantages of online advertising. I'm sure right now some of you may have experienced some of the advantages of online advertising, but let's just briefly run through them. Why is online advertising ideal for businesses, whether large or small? So, when you actually decide to go for online advertising, you're going to be able to track and measure performance. You're able to see that these are the number of people that have visited my website. These are the number of people that have called through the website. You're able to see how is my ad performing, how many people has it reached. All of that information you're able to be accountable. Okay, it's really valuable to your business that you can track and measure performance. All these statistics are needed. And when it comes to online advertising, you don't need to pitch a lot, okay? Because the proof is in the results. If a campaign is not effective, there's nothing like sugarcoating it. You'll see from the statistics that actually the campaign is not performing. So that you're able to go ahead and just tweak it a little bit, make a few changes, and make sure that your campaign starts now at least having results, okay? And when you're advertising online, okay, and if you're for you to see that yeah, your campaign is actually effective, you normally get reports. You get reports of to show you how many people have clicked through to your website. You get a report of how many people have viewed your ad. And another big advantage is that you're able to control the budget. You decide how much you're willing to spend on your ad campaign, and you can edit and pause it at any time. There's nothing like if you're running the ad, let's say for the whole month of June, that's it. You can't pause it or you can't edit it. It gives you that option. So you're in control of everything that runs for your business. You can edit it, you can pause it. Okay. And the very last advantage is that sorry, you can like as you're changing all of these things, you can actually go ahead and adapt a new strategy, because it doesn't mean that that very strategy that you began with is actually working for you. You can just make changes to it if it's really not working out for you. And now let's look at how ads work on Google. This is something that shouldn't be hard for you to comprehend, because we've been looking through it. We've looked through the customer's journey and how Google search works. So how ads work on Google search? Okay, so the very first thing, as a customer, me as a customer, the very first thing is a need or a desire. I begin with a, in my mind, I start with a question. I can ask myself, how do I, how do I make green tea? I can start with such a question. I can say the very first step in my head of how do I make green tea? Okay. It all starts with a question. That means with that question it means that yes, I need green tea. You start by type the next thing is you start by typing out that search query. It's called a search query. But most cases, okay, let me just say it is that question you have in mind. You just typing it out in the Google search bar. Okay. That is a search query. So Google goes ahead, looks through all the websites it has, looks through all the information they have, trying to come up with the best response to your search query. So they look through until they come up with a number of results, a number of websites, a number of blogs, a number of all of these things just in response to your question. And it's upon you to go through all of them and see which one as a customer works for you. And the advantage with ads is that if you're advertising on Google, your business is able to appear among the very first results of a search that is relevant to your business. So that is how ads work on Google search. Now we are going ahead to look at how actually ads appear. When someone has made a search, they have brought for them results, and I'm looking through to see which person can I really trust for my business. So the illustration in front of you actually shows how ads appear. If you've tried to search for something online, I'm pretty sure you have seen, for example, let's say shopping ads. I'm sure you have seen like when you've searched, let's say you're buying a T-shirt for men, you've seen at at the very top there are some pictures that appear with prices, and then below you can see text, a number of texts, but those that begin with AD at the start. Yeah, so that is how ads appear when someone is searching. Okay, and below a number of results appear, but of course the very first ones are for those that have paid to really appear people's in front of search results at first. So we also have partner websites that if you've if you're advertising online, okay, Google has quite let me say a network where the ad can appear. It's not only that they're going to appear on Google search, but your ad can appear on a number of display networks. Let me say display networks. For example, it can appear on YouTube, So it has a number of websites that are part of its network, and 90% of internet users, trust me, 90% of us internet users, including you attendees in this session, okay, access a lot of ads through these websites, the blogs, the sites. Like it has quite a lot of resources where your ad can be displayed if you are ready to go for online advertising. Okay, so key features. Key features. So Google Ads, they have quite a number of features, like you can see right now. And a few things you should know is that you only pay for results when it comes to Google Ads. Some of you out there have heard the term PPC or CPC. Okay, so this is not a medical term. It just means CPC, like you hear CPC, is cost per click, and then when you hear PPC, it means pay per click. You're just paying every time someone clicks on your ad. That is when you pay. Not that it's not that every time you're actually appearing, that is when you're going to pay. So when it comes to Google Ads, you're only paying for results. And the display network offers quite a number of bidding options. For example, you can have the cost per thousand impressions. You can have the cost per view or per video ads, and trust me, there are also no fees to use when it comes to Google Ads. Let's say you want to set up an account, you're not charged. You want to cancel, you're not charged. There's nothing like you're signing a contract with Google for you to create an account with Google Ads. That does not exist. Okay. And to get started, my moderator is going to share with you guys a link in the chat box. Just visit ads.google.com and create an account for yourself and start advertising online. Okay, so let me just take off a minute and check and see if we have any questions coming through in the audience. Okay. Okay, I can see my moderator is really engaged. Thank you for keeping my moderator so busy. Well done, dear Peace. Thank you so much for the job well done. Welcome, Mama, to MedTech. Welcome to the session. So far I can see we don't have a question. Okay. So far we don't have a question. So as the questions keep coming, feel free to ask anything you have about Google Ads. We are here to understand and also to learn. So ask all questions you have about the topic, and you should know that this is not the first and last session that we are having. Okay, we have quite a number of sessions lined up for you that you can join us. Okay, so now the very first topic, major topic, we are done with it. I hope that you've really understood what entails in Google search and ads. Now we are going to look at how you can prepare to set up for Google Ads. Okay, so as you set up for Google Ads, as you're going through the session, you need to first understand what are your business goals. So you can go ahead and share with us in the chat box. Just share with us when you say business goals, what are your business goals? Let's say, for example, you want to have more people visiting your online store. You want more people visiting your offline store if you have a physical store, or you want more people buying from you, or you want more people to know about you and your business. Share with us what your business goals are in the chat box as we continue. Okay, so the first step after you're done clarifying your goals, you need to ask yourself, this is related to actually trying to help you clarify your goals. Ask yourself why you're doing this. Why are you promoting your business online? What outcome do you want to see as a result of you going online, taking your business online? Because this is going to help you determine what kind of campaign you're going for. Without you having a goal, you will not know what you'll actually end up choosing a campaign that is not in any way related to what you want to achieve. You might say, I want to make more money, I want to sell more products, I want to find new clients, I want to grow um, the business, I want to hire more people, I want to get more donations. Depends on the kind of business you're in and what you want to achieve as your business goal. So they're all legitimate goals, but like you've had me say, okay, this goes on to make more money, I want to sell more products, I want to find new clients. So all of those are goals, but you should know that they're lacking something within those statements. Something is lacking, and let's see what actually is needed for you to make a much better goal instead of having such a generic vague statement. So what makes a good goal? To make a goal perfect, something that is really specific, you have to ensure that it's something that is specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time sensitive. You have to make sure that you're setting smart goals. By specific, don't say you want to buy more. Let's say you want customers to order for more laptops. Be specific. What kind of laptops? Do you want people to order for more HP laptops? Do you want people to order for, let's say, more, which other brand? Let's say for more Apple laptops. So I need to make it more specific, make it measurable. Let's say if you're saying more, by which amount? Okay. If it's more, by which percentage? Is it a 10%? Is it a 15%? Or is it a 20%? And as you're coming up with such a number, please make sure your goal is attainable. Okay. Don't set a goal and say you've never achieved it and then you're like, I want to get 100% increment in sales. Okay, that is something that is going to frustrate you because you'll never attain it. Make it relevant. Okay, make it relevant to your business and set a time frame. Don't leave it hanging. At least say by July, that is when I want to achieve this goal. I want to get 10% increment in HP computer sales by 30th July 2022. Okay, make it smart so that you're able to even track and follow it up. Okay, so that's it. Let's look at when we say smart campaigns, what do we mean? So smart campaigns are specifically designed for small businesses. So if a business wants to promote products and services online, smart campaigns is something for you. You can choose a goal. For example, if you want to make more calls, more actions on your website, store visits, improve performance of your ads. It helps you improve, like, as long as you have set a goal, it's going to help you use like smart technology to monitor and improve on the performance of your ads. Okay. The biggest advantage is that a lot of work of managing the campaign is automated. For example, if you're an advertiser, you do not have to develop the keyword lists for your smart campaigns. Going to help you automatically generate all of this so that some of work is taken away from your hands. That is how easy it is when you're advertising online and using smart campaigns. So we're going to look at how to set up a smart campaign up shortly. And before we can go into that, you need to ensure that your business is verified. Get your business verified for you to use Google Ads. It's the first and actually a very obvious step for you when you want to start advertising online. And if you're part of the digital launchpad, just reach out to your SM, to your DMS, to your marketing strategist, and they will be able to help you in verifying your business. Or you can just do this by getting by using the link gmb.africa.com, and you'll get verified. The simplest way is for you to reach out to us. Reach out to us and we can get you verified so that you can enjoy the benefits of online data advertising, like promoting your products and services online, your information, let's say it's advisory, educational, and promoting your content, okay? Whether related to regulatory industries, all of that is there for you to take advantage of. Okay, so now let's look at, let me just take a brief 1 minute break to see if we have any questions. Okay, I see Sandra. Sandra, hey Sandra, you're welcome to the session. Thanks for joining us. I can see to make to sell more products. Okay, that is one of the business goals that Sandra has. And Mama 2.0 Uganda says to get more. Well, please be specific. Like I said, make sure your goal is smart. To get more what? To get more sales, more visits, to get more clients. So try to be specific. Okay. Try to make sure your goal is smart, measurable, attainable, realistic, or relevant, and time bound or time sensitive. I also see a question from Tatai saying, do I pay for ads? Do I pay? Okay, I think it's how do I pay for ads? Okay, all right, Tatai. I like that question. I like that question. It means that you're really attentive and ready to actually go ahead and make use of this. So that is what we are going into, Tatai. No need, don't worry. That is something we are going into. And okay, keep the questions coming. Keep the questions coming. And yeah, let's go into our third major topic, which is set up a smart campaign. Okay, so now that you've understood what a smart campaign stands for, you know what the advantages of a smart campaign are. Let's let's go take you through briefly how you can set up a smart campaign for your business. The best way for us to do this, I'm thinking, let's do it practically so that you all of you can see how this is done. So I hope I can have your attention, utmost attention, so that you can see how this is done. So that by the time the session ends, you can do this by yourselves. And you can see that step one, the very first step is for you to, like I said, state your main business goal. That is like the very first step. So let me just kindly allow me share something. Just give me a minute so that I can share. Okay, so okay. So the very first thing, as long as now you can fully, you know that the first thing is for you to set up a business goal. Okay, this is now the very first step that you saw on the other side when we on the slide when we were talking about like understanding what your business goal is. Okay, just to remind you, we are setting up practically a smart campaign with Google Ads. The first step, go on to ads.google.com. When you open that window, you sign up. You're going to open what you're seeing right now in front of you, and it's going to ask you the very first question. Like I said, what is your main advertising goal? What's bringing you online? Don't come online without a purpose. Okay, so you can see we have get more calls, we have get more website sales, we have get more visits to your physical location, get more views and engagement on YouTube. So you choose a goal that is in line with your business goal. So let's choose get more website sales. Yeah, Let's choose sales, because most of us, of course, as businesses, we want to make more sales. We have to make more money. Okay. So if we've chosen that as our business goal, so you can see that this is prompting you in a number of ways, just like you're buying airtime. You just have to read and see. Be careful with what you read. So you can see that saying use information from your business profile. So if you've created a business profile, you have a profile, and it's verified. Here you can use that very profile to create a smart campaign. Okay, so we have two options here. You can say yes, use info from the business profile, or the second option is you can say no, don't use info from this business profile. So if we click here, let's see. So if your email used your email in creating your profile, so you'll choose a profile that is for the profile for your business. If it's one profile, it will be easy because you'll have only one profile within here. So let's just go with this one and that one. Let's go with this and use it for creating our campaign. So now it prompts us and us to tell us where people go after they click on your ad. Okay. So if I've seen your ad, where do you want me to go? Do you want me to go onto your business profile, or do you want me to go onto your website? Okay. So you can choose. And you should know that if you don't have a website, actually Google My Business helps you with giving you something that is professional, something simple that your people can, that your customers can visit if you don't have enough money on you to make to create a website. So for now, let's just assume that Oga Healthy Foods doesn't have a website. Okay, and use that and this option. If you have a website, you can just come here and say that you're going to use your website instead, and here you input your what, your business URL. For now, let's use this, and then you go on next. So now they're scanning through my profile, seeing what information do I have. You can see people come here after they click on your ads. So when people click on the ads for Oga Healthy Foods, so here they're showing me how the ad is going to appear. You can see they're showing me the business name is appearing. They're showing that I can actually even make a call. I can read a lot about the business. So you can see that this is the mobile view. But if you also click on the desktop on the desktop view, you can see that that is how it's going to appear. Your ad, when someone clicks, that is why that is what they're going to see. That is an advantage of a smart campaign. Okay, it's showing you immediately that if Mariam out there is looking for healthy foods and they click on your ad after seeing it, this is what they're going to see. So it's easy for you. Okay, so after you've seen that, next thing for you to do is to click on next, and now it's time to write your ad. You can see on your, is this the right, on your right hand side, you can see there's a small preview of how your ad is going to look like. And on your left, you can see that since it's a smart campaign, it has already automatically generated for us a number of headlines to use. Okay, so it has generated for us a number of headlines, and so with these headlines, you can see that is how they appear when someone searches for you. But it's not that you cannot change them. You can just make a few changes to these headlines. Let's say, for example, headline 3, the one having customized food packaging. We can see great food products available. So we can just choose, let's say, headline 2, and we say something like discounted. Okay, I can see I'm going beyond our limit. So let us just edit this and say discounted food products. Okay. So if you know the kind of customers you have like discounts, please ensure you add the word discount. Okay. If you know the kind of customers you have enjoy offers, you can say buy one package and get one free. Okay. So just make those headings enticing so that I will get that appetite of clicking onto the ad so that I can see more of what you have. So make those while you're creating the headings. The good thing is that you can see them here on the right. You can see that when we changed to discounted food products, you can see that actually it changed here. So that is how I will see your ad. If you have something free, please add it there because Ugandans will love free things. But if it's not good for business, then please make that is something you can look into, you as the business owner. So it has created all of these headings for us, and the next thing is that we have to add a call button because we want our customers to call us. Okay, so we can add, let's say, mm, let me just add 7. This is just a number I'm creating from the head, not that it exists. Let me just do that. So make sure that this is ticked. Show your call, show a call button, and make sure that even here, show your location in the ad. It's also ticked. Okay. Then you say next. Ouch. So they're saying enter a valid what? A valid phone number. Okay. A valid phone number. Try that and we see. Okay. Okay, so that's done. The next thing is to add keyword themes. Like we said, with smart campaigns, they have already brought for us keyword lists. So you can choose from these ones. You can choose, and you can also add your own. If you see that these ones are not good for you, you don't like them, you want something different, you can just type something here that is of your own. Let's say uh, mm, organic. Let's say organic uh, sugarcane juice, sugarcane, uh, and just type something like organic sugarcane juice. Like make sure you're using a keywords that your customers use when they're searching. Okay, like a words that they put into this they use as search queries. So when that part is done, you go to next. Okay, the next thing is show your ad in the right places. Here they're asking you to target. Where do you want your ad to appear? Okay. You can click on advertise in the nearby places. Okay. Kampala, Uganda, then if I'm in Kampala right now, so in which proximity, 5 kilometers or 10 kilometers or 20. Or you can say advertise in specific zip codes or cities and regions. So here you can just go ahead and add um, Bara city. Oh, Bara is not a city. You can add Bara. You can add which other places. You guys can go ahead and give me a few suggestions in the chat box. Let me see if I have some suggestions. Okay, I don't have any suggestions, so let's just go back and okay. So I don't have any suggestions from you guys. So this is where you add all like every city that you want to target. Okay. For me, let me just choose that I want to advertise in Kampala and in a proximity of 20 kilometers. Okay. I want my business where it is and just a few places around Kampala. That's what I want for my business. That's done. You've targeted the place and everywhere. So now the next thing is for you to set a budget, okay, to get the results you want. So you can see here they've given us a number of options. And the good thing with smart campaigns is that they're giving you a budget. These are daily, okay? Don't think that these are monthly or weekly. So these are daily budgets. They're giving you a daily budget, and below here you can see that they're giving you an estimated number of clicks you're going to get each month. If you choose $1, 1.1 monthly, which means okay, sorry, daily, which means monthly, that is 33, okay? You're going to get about 40 to 130 clicks each month. So you can change that to UGX and see how much you would be spending. And if this, and you see that what thing, actually, this is so amazing that they recommend one for you, one that is going to get you results. Okay. They've recommended for you a package of 3.5 on daily, which is going to give you 140 to 410 ad clicks. And if you have created your ad very well, so that it's easy for someone to click through and go straight to make an online purchase, 140 to 400 clicks, that is enough for you to get to see results in terms of conversion. Okay. And then there's this one for 9.8. So you can choose which one and you see fits within what you have. If you see that all of those ones you're not really interested, you can go ahead and click down, choose yours. Okay. Type in news what you want. If 3.5 doesn't work, type in whatever you want. But if you see that Google, what Google has given us is good, then just go for the recommended one and then go to next. Okay, so now this is a review of everything we have created so far. Okay, you can see our campaign name, the goal we chose, the website. Here, remember the website we used, the one for Google Business. You can see the ad text we have already, it's created, the business name, our contact is there, our location, our key themes, keyword themes, and our budget. So everything is there just for you to see that you actually not made a mistake. And on the right hand side, you can see how the ad is going to appear. That it's someone will get directions and someone can easily call through using the ad. Okay. So if you see that you've made a mistake, don't worry. You don't have to sweat. Just click on this pencil here that you see. You'll be able to make any changes that you want. Okay. Just make a change. If you're not okay with the budget, go ahead and change it from there. Click on the pencil and that's it. So if you're okay with everything you've reviewed, then the next thing is to click is next. Okay, so now that you're done with all of that, Mr. Tai, who was asking, how do I pay for Google Ads? So how do you pay for Google Ads? So here, this part here is where you're going to put in all your billing information, okay? The billing country, Uganda, you put in the time zone. If you have any promotional codes, you can add them here, okay? You can as well, if you want some tips, you can get the tips. If you don't want, then please click no, because no one is forcing anyone to get tips. So you add your card details here. You add your card details, and then after you've added, we're not going to add all of that information because this is just an example, and we're not running the ads actually. Okay, so this is just, so we are not going to add any payment info. This is just to show you that this is how you run the ads. And this is why you put all the billing details, and after that you click on submit. When you click on submit, there your ad will go under review, and after that you'll be able to run on Google search. Okay, so I hope that you guys you've gotten now to you've now understood how you can create an ad for your business. Now let us just go back to our slides. Okay, it's loading. So ouch. Mm, okay, so it's still loading. So I hope that you guys have been able to understand when we talk about a smart campaign, what it means. When you talk about Google search what it means, online advertising, what does it mean. So I hope you've been able to fully comprehend and understand what you mean when you're talking about all of that. And um, and I hope that by this time you're actually able to set up your very own ad. So now we are done with this part. We've gone through this. Set up your business goal. Um, Input your business name. Input, for example, where would you like your customers to show ads? Keep up with the keywords themes. We've seen all of that, like how you can put the keywords. We've seen the creating the copy. I hope you saw all of that. Setting the budget. We've seen how you can review all of this, how the ad will look like, how you can also edit, and then after you're done with that, track the calls and the visits using maps. Okay, it's very easy to do all of that when you're on your own advertising online, because when it comes to Google My Business, they keep on sending you um, how should I say, insights. Are they insights? Um, like they send you uh, reports. Yes, they send you reports or notifications, and they says this is the number of people that have visited your your profile. These are the number of people that have done this. These are the calls that you've received. These are people that have clicked your profile. And this is also a step that we've also seen, adding your payment information. And after all of that, now you're done and ready to go, and your ad is running. What you can say is congrats, that is your first smart campaign. Okay, so we've also seen this, how you can track performance, and the best part is that you have that ability to measure that performance in your account. You can see exactly how your campaign is performing. You can see so far how many people have visited, how many people have done this, how many people have clicked. So you have access to all of that information. And like I said, to ensure that you start on a very let's say on a good note, please use google.africa118.com so that you get help in terms of campaign management assistance and also assistance to set up your account. Okay, reach out to any of the people that you're working with in your cohorts and they'll be able to help you. You can as well just head over to google.africa118.com and follow a few simple instructions and you'll be able to get there. So that's it. Let me just go on to our chat box and see if we have any questions so far. So Tatai, I hope I have really answered your question. Thank you so much. So when I have paid for it, my business will appear to the people just like that. Yes, people when people are searching for the business that you're dealing in, your business will be able to appear among the search results. Okay, so as long as you let's say you're dealing the example you have used over healthy foods, you'll be able to appear when someone is searching for let's say healthy snacks if it's one of the keywords you added into your keyword list. And I can see, okay, Peace, my moderator, I hope helped to answer that. Thank you so much, Peace, for the work well done. And that said, you can keep the questions coming as we look at what our next steps will be. So Tatai, after you've learned that, are you going ahead to reach out to your people for to take advantage of the Google Ads, or are you going to try and do this by yourself? Just let us know what are your next steps. What are you going to do after now you have all of this knowledge? Are you going to sit on it? Are you going to share it with people around you? Are you going to contact us so that we can give you more information? So just let us know what are your next steps. Free bootcamp available for you from Google. You get a mentor, someone to guide you through a number of things, even this very topic. All of this information is for you, free of charge. And on social media, find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We are there to help you go through a number of things related to online advertising. So our Facebook, my moderator will share all of those links. We'll share all of those links to our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram page. And that said, I'd like to thank you so much for being with me and my moderator throughout this whole session. And we have had quite a number of sessions lined up for you. Just ensure to reach out and be a part of us as we embrace online and digital advertising. So thank you so much and have a wonderful day.